Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your reading for October. Happy October. We're in a Mercury retrograde as we come into October until the 18th of October, so keep that in mind. And we also have, of course, Halloween, Samhain, and the fall. So it's one of my favorite months of the year. So we have for you, Pisces, transformation from the Seasons of the Witch Samhain Oracle. Number 39, like 1,000 storms held in hands soft against the winds, there is change arising from deep within. So we have change arising from deep within for our Pisces. We also have Barmbrack, sweetness and synergy. We see pumpkin there. We see some pumpkin bread. Sweet synergy. So barmbrack is a bread that was baked, and it would contain a coin, a stick, a ring, or a pea. So a pea, a cloth, a coin, a ring, and stick. Within a loaf of speckled sweetness, slice it and eat it, a glimpse of my fate's completeness. So what it was is, if you found the coin in the bread, let me show you the card. That meant luck and prosperity. The pea meant that no marriage would occur for you that year. The ring meant marriage was certain. The stick, to be avoided at all costs, indicated disputes and unhappiness. And finding the cloth meant bad luck and little money ahead. So, with this card, the meaning is, when you pull the Bramback card, it indicates a curiosity to know what is ahead, but it's important to balance that with the now. After all, we have the tools to change our future should we choose to. The sweet synergy of Barmbrack, all the ingredients, including the objects, are more complete and powerful together than they are individually. It should encourage you to seek your own sweet spot. So really balance the now with your curiosity or preparing for future. So don't forget to be in the now, to find your own sweetness within your life as it is right now, as well as planning the future. As it said, you can change your future. It's how you act, is what you do, it's the choices you make that will determine the future. It's not written in stone or in this bread. It's up to you to choose what is your sweet spot, what makes you happy, and making those choices to get there for yourself. There you have transformation again. Like 1,000 storms held in hands soft against the winds, there is change arising from deep within. So from deep within, there are transformations happening for you, changes that you're creating yourself here. Now you're getting clear here with the King of Swords. So you're gaining clarity on that. You're going in with the Hermit, and you're getting clear on things. You need to spend some time focusing on what it is that makes you feel happy and sweet, what will make your life sweet, and not worry so much about what's coming, but to make the now sweet and plan for the future, make choices and decisions that will create that future you're looking for. But for the moment, you're getting clear on that. You also have the the Six of Bats, which came out reversed for you. So you may be in some rough waters right now. You may be having some difficulties through the month, some challenges you're facing, a rough patch a little bit here, but that's going to motivate you to get to that place, to figure out what it is you want, to go in that hermit mode, maybe through some of this retrograde, to see what it is, to get clear, and to move beyond that. Eventually, you are resisting change in some way. Also, some of you. You also, because you have a decision to make here, and it's not an easy one. So you're having to make a choice here between one thing or the other thing. This could be in a relationship thing, jobs, any kind of decision that you're facing right now, Pisces, that you're weighing and you're just not sure quite yet. So take your time with it. This is something you need to take your time with and think about, weigh the pros and cons, and that way you can come to the decision that will help you find that sweet spot. You do have the star here guiding you through that, and find your balance in your emotions. Your emotions I'm getting for some of you, because he's all in this water here in this card. It's very different than some of the other decks. He's up to his waist in water, and the other half of him is up in the sun and underneath that star. So I'm wondering, he's very adorned. It's like a higher consciousness, I want to say, to come in. Also, with that hermit, when you're in that hermit state, you're coming into a higher consciousness. You're going to bring things back into balance here in some way, and you'll be able to, think about this decision, whatever it is, and make that decision. Now, we have the Two of Cups here, so for some of you, it could be a choice between one person or the other in a love relationship, or I'm going to pull some more cards to get some more clarity on that as well. But there is a love relationship here in your reading. That is, I think there might be a decision for some of you with regards to that. Choosing whether to stay or go, choosing whether to work it out or give up, choosing one person or the other person, that sort of thing. Okay, then we get the Lovers here. So yeah, balance, but the divine feminine, the divine masculine, bringing that into balance. But I also do think that there is for some of you, it is a Lovers type of thing that you're having to decide. Not all of you. Some of you, it's some other kind of situation where you're having to just make a decision, but you're unsure still. But you do have that Nine of Ghosts, which is like that wish card. So finding that sweet spot and being able to decide on that. I want to say by the end of the month, you'll have made that choice, whatever that is. But you need the time. Don't rush it to decide, because you're unsure at this time. You have the star twice, so you definitely you definitely have that guiding light there for you. There are some challenges here. There's competition in some way. There's a lot of opinions being tossed around and competition. I think that you are stuck because, again, I think there's too many cooks in the soup, too many opinions, too many voices. You need to shut them out in some way. Go in with that Hermit and let that star guide you. You need to listen to your own voice and your own, what do you want with that Brambrack? What's going to make you happy? You are transforming, and sometimes we have to do that on our own and not listen to everyone else. Go within and see what it is we see. We do have the Four of Ghosts here as well. So yeah, there's like something here being offered to you, but you're just not sure. You're just not sure yet if you want to take it. Some of you may be getting a proposal of some sort and asked out, or a proposal, even marriage proposal, and you're not sure. So if you're not sure, of course, you need to be sure about something like that before you go and do it. Because that could be a disaster, right? We don't want that. We do have you going out into the world here, showing your talents and your abilities. So in one way, I want to say you're doing well. Um, you're being encouraged to, express yourself, to use those talents you have, your intelligence, your talents, and let yourself be seen for those things. I think that will help you to move forward in your career, job, and that's what I'm getting. Or even in your education is what I just got for some of you as well. So, like, there's something you need to be more confident about sharing and showing, because I think you'd be surprised with the response you'll get. It'll be positive, okay? And we have the Queen of Wands reversed, so lacking in passion right now. Some of you, in some way, is a lot of like really needing to go in within and see what it is you're really wanting to do next, because you have some ideas, you have some opportunities, but you're just unsure, so you're stuck. You're stuck here with that Six of Bats. That's why you're stuck in that, challenging situation, because you're not sure which way you want to go to get out of that situation, to make things better, to make them look more like how you want them to be. But again, there are definite opportunities for you with money, with abundance, with your job, career. If you are trying to decide, I think some of you are trying to decide which way to go with your job, career, or something, and you're just unsure which is going to be. Like, I'm getting some of you might have to move, and you're not sure if you want to move to do that. I can't tell you what to do, but you need to go within, and you need to look at all the different factors. The money, will you be happy there? Will you like living there? That kind of thing. I think that's part of it for some of you. You have to get it into balance. You don't want to just, have money but live somewhere where you don't like it. You know what I mean? So you're weighing that kind of choice. Or maybe you have to leave family behind or something, and maybe you don't want to do that right now. Or maybe you do. That's up to you. But those are the kinds of examples I'm talking about, where there's a sacrifice necessary in order for you to take that opportunity. You may want it, you may not. You may think it's worth the sacrifice for a period of time. You may not right now. So that's going to be what you're weighing. And some of you, it's about a relationship too. And so there you have that. There's been disappointments in the past, and so maybe that's gotten you a little like leery of making a big move, because you've done it before and it was disappointing to you. So now you're kind of leery. But again, you can only decide. You have to weigh that out. And that could be relationship too. Maybe you had a relationship that was really good. It ended, and it ended badly, or it broke your heart or something. So now, you're leery of getting involved with someone else. And you have the Eight of Wands. So I'm all is said and done. By the end of this month, I really do believe that because you are in a transformation, I think you will figure all that out. But it's going to take some time. It could take the entirety of this month before you're ready to make a decision. So by Samhain, by maybe the beginning of next month, you'll be feeling more sure of what you want, or what you're willing to do to get it, or what you're willing to sacrifice in order to get this other thing you want, or make that decision in that relationship if you're going to stay or go, or if you're going to take that proposal or offer and see what happens. It doesn't have to be a marriage proposal, but it could be it's just someone asking you out or something, and you haven't been feeling like ready to date for some reason or something, and so you're going to take that. You might take that offer, you might not. That's up to you. But there's definitely career-oriented things here, and there's definitely, for some of you, relationship. It could be both for some of you, or one of the other for others of you. You're all transforming here with that transformation card, and you're looking for what is going to make you, bring you into where you really want to be. Like, you might be kind of happy where you are now. I'm not saying you're not, but to improve. Like, there's something more you want now. You want to go further in this or further in that. So, but you're just not sure how or which one is the best for you. So that's something you're going to have to work out here. Take that time, work it out, write lists, pros and cons, all that stuff. And I think you'll come to that decision as we go through this month of October. I really think by the end of the month, maybe November, early November, you'll have made that decision and you'll start taking actions as this Eight of Wands here in that direction. You'll start moving in that direction more. Some things could also happen and come up that help you to make that decision different. Something someone does or says. The offer's really good. You really think it will be worth it to make the sacrifices, or you might decide it's not. So either way, you're going to make a decision here, but not right away. It's going to take you these few weeks, month, before you really feel comfortable with that decision. Okay? That is your reading, Pisces, for October. Hope it's helpful, insightful, and resonates with you. Happy Halloween, blessed Samhain. Take care and be blessed.